Here we go. Welcome back to Dandadan, Anime Review, episode number 7. We're reviewing, the 14th episode of the series, which is also the second episode of Season 2, The Evil Eye. Yep, and this episode covers 4 chapters, 38 to 41 in the manga. Like the title suggests, there is a brand new character called the Evil Eye. Yep. Basically, we picked up last time where Okarum is kind of partially transforming into his Tobogane form with the white hair. But it turns, and then eventually, that he and Momo apparently try to kill each other. This is thanks in part to the worm, the Mongolian death worm. And then, of course, they break out of the room. Of course, Momo tries this episode with a piece of glass, but lucky enough that Turbo Grenade just happens to be there at that moment. It's like, she's like, you stabbed me! Yes, and then she proceeds to... Then we have where Gigi knocks out a Runkun, Momo carries Turbo Granny in his mouth, carries her two under his arms, and they proceed to run to the house. Like, wow, they've been they're going to like from top to bottom of all these houses, where apparently that evil family that debuted the last episode, they've been like sacrificing people and then burying the houses. And it looks like, it was suspected news for years, but given how far back they were going with this stuff, it looks like they've been doing it as far back as about almost 100 years, maybe more. We do briefly see the family in a flashback as they all pretty much got killed off last episode when the death worm pretty much ate them. Yes. Yeah, we'll get to that. So, we have basically her family. By the way, she's voiced by Morgana Ingress. Yes. As for her family, well, she's the only one to get an actual name. Yeah, and apparently all these people are actually her sons. Yeah, so apparently there's this kid seeing the flashback. I mean, they even show off all the houses that were here up until present day. Yeah, going through the houses and the flashback to Momo's awesome grandma, who's very young. This weapon goes to much older. You're like, really? Yes, really. Yeah. So, then, eventually, of course, eventually there's this also flashback of this ghost kid, and the other kid was sacrificed in order to, the family had been killed because they wanted to feed it to the worm. To keep themselves alive as long as it is. Excuse me. Don't know who's and of course they do find the ghost kid later on where he's all dead. Apparently, he was tied up in the basement. And then eventually, there's this creature which they identify. Well, they identify this thing in this episode, but it's evil. And then ends up possessing Gigi and becomes a very weird guy. By the way, Arunkan becomes Tubbergranny. Well, basically has his Tubbergranny powers to fight Deathworm, which he proceeds to chop his head off, but still able to move. And then, of course, the episode ends with first Momo's trying to fight this thing possessing Gigi, and then Arunkan basically fights it, ending the episode. Really good episode. We have only 10 more to go. So we're going to be at this for a little while. Yep. Oh, and also for anime-wise, because of the fact the Apothecary Diaries are officially wrapping up, yeah, that series, that season anyways, which has been already renewed for season 3, which I'm very happy with that. So, after next week, yes, after next week, because I left my earning party to join former students in Port Dungeon Steps, and Alas, Around the World, and the Apothecary Diaries. With these 3 wrapped up next week, that means, as of now, aside from reviewing Case Closed and One Piece, I'm only reviewing, like, overall 7 anime, which is interesting to say the least. Yes. But yeah, that's pretty much a particular video. Please be sure to subscribe to notifications. I will see you all later for my reviews for Am I Actually the Strongest? Discussing the last 2 episodes released for the season, along with newest episode of Apothecary Diaries, and the Comic Corner I've been really hoping to do, but I'll leave my phone to charge first, okay? Next video. Bye.